Amsterdam was recently named as the most expensive city in Europe for a city break. But don't let it discourage you, there are still affordable ways to visit the city and we are going to show you that.
Amsterdam is one of the most visited cities in Europe. It attracts millions of tourists from all types each year. With great attractions for art and history lovers, for couples seeking a romantic trip, for business travelers, and for those looking to have some fun, a trip to Amsterdam can cost you more than you think. So why not stay outside of the city? The Netherlands has a great public transport system in place, and this can help you save a lot of dollars. And also, you can still make use of getting to know a new place as well. So let's have a look at those options. First, let's check where people normally stay in Amsterdam. Areas like Oud-West, Center, Oost, and Zuid. Those can be considered the closest to the center. And those areas can be busy, hard to park if you're coming by car, and pricey. So there are other areas of Amsterdam and cities around that can make you save some money and enjoy a different environment. From those places, you can reach Amsterdam Central Station within 30 minutes.
The very first thing to do when you arrive at the airport is don't take taxis. You can better take public transport. Use the train. Going by train is in most cases the most effective way to reach different cities in the country, especially to reach the airport. Besides that, you can also count on buses, trams, metros and ferries to get around the city. In the end of the video, we're going to show you some options how you can make your public transport trips more affordable with discounts and daily passes. Besides public transport, the bike is also a good option to move in and around Amsterdam. Now let's talk about some areas that are less known by tourists when looking on the map, but they can have more affordable accommodation options and are not far from the city center. First, Amsterdam North, residential area that in the past years became more modern and popular. It is separated from the center by the IJ River. It has now 2 metro stations that can take you to Central Station in less than 5 minutes. It has 5 ferry stations that take you for free to Amsterdam Central and you can take your bike with you. Besides that, there are also buses that take you to the center within 10 minutes. Another one is Zuidoost, the area where you can find the Amsterdam Arena, the stadium from the soccer team Ajax. It is maybe the area from Amsterdam which is most far from the center, but it has the train stations and metro stations that can take you to the center within 30 minutes. It is a vibrant area with different cultures and things to do. Great option if you want to try some different food. But a great alternative when visiting Amsterdam is staying in the cities around. They have something new to explore and you can reach the city center within 30 minutes by public transport.
Amstelveen has a really good location, just outside Amsterdam. Here you are really close to the airport and you can easily access the center of Amsterdam by public transport. And the city itself has a lot to explore, like the mall, which is one of the few here in the Netherlands. So here in Amstelveen, we are in Amsterdam's Bos, which is a park, like a nature area with a bunch of activities to do. People come for water activities, with bikes, with dogs. They bring children, there are a small pool for them, right?
There are animals around to play, because it was a small farm.
In the summer there are some festivals here, so it gets very busy.
Plenty of things to do.
It's really popular, so yeah, it's worth a visit if you're staying in Amstelveen. Zaandam is one of the cities that border with Amsterdam. It is on the north side of Amsterdam and is where you can find the famous Zaanstad, the area with the old wooden windmills. Zaandam offers a great connection to Amsterdam depending when you are in the city.
We are here in the middle of Zaandam Center,
Yeah, from here you can reach Amsterdam Central Station in around 10 minutes by train.
and on that side we have the city center with all the shops Amsterdam has also.
Yeah, and it's a very convenient location if you want to be just outside Amsterdam and with something extra to see. Haarlem is another great option if you just want to be around Amsterdam and with something new to see. The city is beautiful, and besides that, it offers easy access to the beaches of Zandvoort and Bloemendaal and Zee. So if you're coming during the summer, that can be a big advantage of staying here. So we are now in Haarlem. From here, you can reach Amsterdam in around 20 minutes by train, and the city has it all. A cozy, historic city center, famous museums, restaurants, shops, and of course, the beach is just around the corner. We are now in Volendam, which is an old fishing village famous for its wooden colorful houses. We are now here at the harbor where you can find many restaurants, shops, many typical things to try, activities, and you can also find some really fresh fish here. You can see some of the old Dutch culture here, and it's a perfect day for a day out with your family, with your friends, or as a couple. You can also take the boat and visit Marken, which is a very famous island here in the Netherlands as well. Besides Marken, from Volendam you can also visit Edam, a town famous for the cheese, and during a few months of the year they also have their own cheese market. Hoofddorp is where you're gonna find most of the airport hotels, and that's why we are mentioning that here. Some of those hotels are way more affordable than the ones in the city center. The city itself is small, with a small center, with all the basic things, the main stores. But yeah, the big advantage here is that you're really close to the airport. So if you just have a few days in the city, that can be a big plus. In 5 minutes by train, you can reach Schiphol Airport. Now, talking about the public transport, a great thing is to buy a day pass or multi-day passes. The most popular one is valid only for people who intend to stay in Amsterdam and don't intend to take trains. It is the GVB day ticket, valid in GVB trams, buses and metros in Amsterdam and other cities around, including Amstelveen. But this one is not valid for the trains. So if you're going by train from the airport, you would have to pay it separately, and it's also not valid for those cities we mentioned. In this case, the best ticket you can get is the Amsterdam and region travel ticket. With this one, you can travel unlimited through Amsterdam and its region, including the cities of Zaandam, Haarlem, Hoofddorp, and Volendam, and also many other cities around Amsterdam. This ticket allows you to take the train, tram, bus, and metro for either 1, 2, or 3 days. You can get it at the main train stations from the cities mentioned, also at the airport and at the public transport machines spread over the city. It is a very affordable option to explore not only Amsterdam, but also the great areas around, and it is cheaper than taking separate tickets all the time. Besides that, it allows you to take the train, which is a very fast and convenient way to move between cities. We hope you liked this video and that you can use it in your next trip to Amsterdam. Those cities around are amazing and they will for sure surprise you and give your stay something extra, besides saving money. Please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep giving you travel tips and useful information. See you in the next video.